G'day and welcome to the stream. Sorry for being... Wait, is there going to be two audio? There's two audio sources. Well, that's fixed. Forget I have to click that keybind, and my pngtuber ain't working. Gotta love it when that happens. Okay, now it should be working. Yep. G'day and welcome to the stream. Let's get into the health checkup. Or continuing into the health checkup. Use your way. And... her. It should be fine. Next up, you three, let's get in. Indoor voice will do, bud. We can hear you just fine without you shouting at the top of your lungs. Now let us discuss Picatulum. Stories are study, but that's all there is to them. They are directionless and unmoving, completely surrendered to inertia. They are trapped in their current lot in existence until someone else comes along to roll them away. Truly, there is no better symbol for sloth than them. It is efficient to live within the bounds of rigidly established routines. Getting lumped in with these two is making me real self-conscious all of a sudden. Like I'm just some lazy incompetent. Do not compare yourself to Faust, Gregor. Should Faust become the point of reference for one's competence, the overwhelming majority of the city population will be deemed incompetent. I'll admit that I'm not the most diligent person in the world, but I'm taking back the comment about being incompetent. Check this out, fellas, I'm not that rusty just yet. Charging alone is dangerous. Into dangerous pose, too late. This will be harder than expected. Let us provide assistance. This time you will suppress the entities. I'm using Gregor because he's this Jouet Gregor because that's the highest level Gregor one I have, and I'm using a supported. Hmm. Yeah, it's not really doing much damage to the Picatula, but it's doing a lot more than Mersault is. Hmm. Hmm. Damn it. I really should you read skills before I use them. I just killed Faust. Too late, they've all been captivated. And I might be able to do it still. Okay, yeah, we'll have to restart. Uh, I'll grab that one. Enter. Already read that. Read. That. That. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, middle Mersalt is one of the higher level Mersaltids I have. Let's win rate that bug, or that thing. Hopeless, 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 hopeless. Well, hmm. Okay. I'm surprised that the bug is able to do this much damage considering he's underleveled for this. This straitjack isn't nearly enough to hold my violence back. Hmm. Wait, how did they even capture these things? This one looks like it's rooted to the ground. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the EX stuff. Oh well, I can always retry it later. Hmm. And it's all getting aimed at Gregor. And I'll click when right, considering it's almost dead. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to redo a lot of these. Yeah. I'll try with these units. I'll switch after, I guess. Next up is gallium gluttony. Roots of plants dig through the dirt in search of nutrients. What distinguishes them is, however, that they are not satisfied with satiation alone. The roots continue to grow, seeking increasingly greater supply of nutrients. Hang on a minute, what is this? Heathcliff, after flipping through a few more pages ahead, looked up at Hoyts and shouted, "Are we really going to do this song and dance for each and every one of these Picatulum? Why don't we lump them together like how you've paired up us sinners? Running low on patience already, only simpletons would make such a basic suggestion. It's standard protocol in case you weren't aware. I am also unhappy about this process, but sometimes we must swallow our complaints and do as we're told for the sake of proper test results. Make a valid proposition." What? Very well. I also fail to see the necessary to fight these Pikachu one by one, especially given the busy schedule ahead of us. Your suggestion is accepted, assistant. Huh? Wait, really? Aren't you the one who suggested it? If we didn't have to fight them one by one anyway, then why don't we do this from the start? Because testing them one by one yields a more accurate result. Studies suggest that the margin of error may grow by 0.06 when testing multiple entities at once. I see, but I say the benefits to a smaller margin of error outweigh the convenience of lumping them all together. Why don't we proceed as planned? Bloody hell, just let it go, yeah? Yes, Otis, come on. This is very careless is why. I think we can risk a 0.06 greater margin of error, right? Indeed, it is something necessary to prioritize efficiency over the pursuit of perfection. I don't want to read that. Very well, then allow me to explain Percatulum Morius Gurlum as well. Have you ever immersed yourself in a deep water, quite easy to sink into the depths, no? However, the deeper one sinks, the harder does it become to rise again. The pressure suffocates you from all directions, no matter how much you thrash about or around, desperately looking for something to grab onto. All you find is futility, such is gloom. I suppose one of the few benefits of working for this company is that its constant motivation to give no time for such emotions, yada yada yada. Oh, sounds like a disagreement brewing. Even after I've joined the bust team, I still I'm floundering deep in such ditch, you know, though I'm here because I want to be here, but still. Are you sure you're in the ditch by choice? Maybe just don't know how to rise to the surface again. I don't appreciate hearing this from someone who doesn't even know what I'm talking about. Well, it's already now. In you go. You two, assistant, you aren't exempt from the tests. Me too. Perfect timing. I've been getting a bit tired of all this mental exercise. Right then, let's wrap this up quick. Just wanted to grab a cup of a can of Pepsi. Hmm. Yeah. If he runs out of bullets, he runs out of bullets. I might still be... Actually, yeah, I'll reset. Hmm. What on that level? That. Hmm. Why does that look like it's smiling? Looks like a child's drawing of a horse with too many legs with a smile. Yeah. Yeah, probably is. Just from what I saw, it looked a bit like a smile. Actually, no, it's part of its antennae. And I'm gonna click one right to kill those two. Huh. Cheeseball, please stop asking. You're not gonna get one. G'day, XYN. I hate to break it to you, but if I were to rob a bank, I wouldn't stream it. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. Just a bit tired as usual. Black silence. But yeah, the cops would definitely find me faster, which is why if I were to rob a bank, I wouldn't stream it. Hell, out of anything, I'd probably record a video of me playing a game for a while and pretending like I'm having problems reading chat and just put that to be streamed. So that way I would have an alibi. Ishmael and bread or lottery? Oh yeah, I am going to at some point. I'm waiting till after my birthday. I really wish I read your messages before I click play. Oh well. If I fail this one, I'll try away. Well, they weren't too much trouble. Next up, you two get in there with Ryoshu. Let's do this, I guess. ST. What? She wants to switch teams. Really now? What's your problem with this time, Ryoshu? Your dulled harpoon doesn't interest me. It's dollars. It's dulled so much that I doubt it can even impel that stinking nerd over there. Ah, okay. I don't think she'll have too much trouble impaling May. I'd rather watch the Blood Fiend fight again. Though speak of me that, 'tis quite the pickle. Oi, she wants to switch teams, is that alright? Of course not. You heard that, man, let's go. I'll admit that my harpoon's not as sharp as it used to be, and I'll admit that I've lost a bit of my edge since then. But we're all sailing on the same boat. I'm not gonna hold you or anyone else back. I'm always ready to go back to razor sharp when the need arises. I'm swapping you out as soon as you start making a fool of yourself. Last I thought I'd been clear enough on this. Switching teams ain't a thing. Bacatulum's Super Bay Pride. Drones on as if the bickering sinners don't exist in this world. wheel symbol of technology and the vector of humanity's ultimate pursuit. The wheel, in its boundless pride, rolls on and on in search of the perfect circle, something unconsequent by even nature. Yes, it remains and uncaring for the flesh it rends, not the grass it tempers in the path. Isn't that just confidence, not pride? You can't get anything done by just sitting idle in place. One might even say that pride is but another name for overconfidence. It oft claims trailblazers or those who have never tasted failure. Someone like you, Hoham? Well, that certainly is a perspective. Next up is luxury and lust. Moving on just like that, huh? The meaning of Bacatulum luxury lust is not exactly what it says on the tin. A more illustrative description would say that it is, yes, an observation to spread a fragment of what form to self a desire. I don't want to read this. Do not take 10 plus hits during the encounter for each identity. Okay, yeah, I'll quickly switch her out. Already read that. What do you mean you can't hear the game? Damn it. Okay, fixed.
대가리 딱 떼도
Nope, it's not me being an idiot. OBS just isn't working. It was already set up for Limbus.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Oh yeah, I know.
쏘라. 지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리. 차! 얍. 대검 방호. 대검 방호.
What is this? Huh.
대가리 딱 대검 방호. 대검 방호. 대검 방호.
Talking about her armor. I don't know, it's her uniform. I don't know what you're talking about.
대가리 딱 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해파. 대검 방호. 위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 앞. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해파. 위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
I don't think there are any.
대검 방호. 대검 방호.
I think WoW's the highest.
대검 방호. 대가리 딱 대검 방호. 대검 방호.
Nothing there would win. Let's be honest, Blood Fiends have nothing on it.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에.
That's fine so far.
최선의 방어를. 위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았어.
That's not even have. It doesn't even have a sharp edge. It's just a legitimate slab.
착각하지 마라. 해파.
True, if they have Vigilius, then it's not close. But a Blood Fiend has nothing on... The Blood Fiends that we've fought has nothing on nothing there. Oh, enemies I've never fought before.
책임은 모두 내가 진다.
소재가 준비됐어? 이거 참
To battle.
설레는구려.
Okay. Verily, night is time for young Yisung and I to face the test. The nature of our trial shall take form of percatulant individui. I assume that we all have a first-hand experience with static shocks. Hoc does static shock have aught to do with envy? Anyone who's been subject to both static shock and the envy of others must know the letter strings in the same manner as the former does. I'll comprehend thine explanation. I see. To explain in plain example, Miss Don Quixote, you have always been fond of held great respect for the illustrious coloured fixes, am I correct? Verily, I should be second to none when passion for them to be measured. Now imagine yourself at a convention of sorts in which they said illustrious coloured fixes are holding an event to disseminate the autograph, and imagine you are a part of that excited queue. Yet in great misfortune the event comes to a close merry moments before you retrieve your autograph. Alack for woe, fate plays such a cruel joint. Now do imagine what sort of emotion would you feel for the fellow fans who received the final autograph immediately before you were to retrieve yours. The chance was robbed. Well, 'twas to be great jealous burning within mine heart, a painful tingle sensation in my o. You certainly enjoy explaining things, don't you? I suppose all scholars are kindred spirits after all. You two quit the chin wagon and get in there. Verily then, onwards to a new adventure. Then I shall follow. Hmm.
점 찍었네.
상처다.
That did not go well.
이것이
작품을 만들다 죽을 수 있다니. 그야말로 이상
I am gonna have to restart that.
최악이요.
Confirm.
망가졌고 영감은 이미 죽음 충동 억제 관념 봉인.
Yikes. No, I can't get a Faust. Yeah.
나아가 주게. 나아가 주게.
꿰뚫려라.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Oh, now I gotta fight W Corp. Oh yeah.
가족을 위해.
Oh yeah.
편히 쉬시게. 그대 또한 잠들게. 편히 쉬시게.
꿰뚫리고 따뜻한 피.
Yeah, I'm gonna click win rate just because he's almost dead.
쏟아내라.
There we go.
고작 이 정도로 만족하려고 폐륜의 죄까지 저지른 게 아니야. 더 많은
Wait a second, how much do I need for him? Ah,
흐름이 멈춰선 안
50. I am 10 away. And now I can use everyone except Don.
형님과 누님
의뢰가 들어.
자, 나를 불러.
자, 풀 뜯을 시간이다.
I'll throw him as backup.
준비됐어?
부르신다면
망설임 없.
네, 문제 없어요.
I don't have a sync team prepared, I only have a blade team. I haven't leveled up my sync team yet. I'll probably do that after the stream. The foundation that led to this disaster was laid by none other than Yisung, whose only sin was making an innocent, tragically casual comment. Something after we ran our final test. Please vacate the room, people. Clean up coming through. Apologies, Miss Don Quixote has ought to. Prizzy, avail me but a moment. The shoelaces upon Rocinante have come undone. What? How? I remember trying like 7 different knots on your shoes. Yet tween quite hideous accessory to be forced upon Rocinante. I have tied one of them once again in the shape of a ribbon. Yeah, the knot didn't look that great. Ribbons are cute. Oh boy. Yet one must begin to wonder about the consequences of Miss Don Quixote freeing her feet from Rocinante after her present state. Whatever art thou suggesting, Rocinante is none other than mine eternal steed, bound to me by fate itself. None shall ever dare serve the bond between us. It was a query posed towards Miss Faust, yet I appreciate your answer all the same. And Faust's reply was that set fire upon the rather combustible foundation. I cannot know. What? An obvious outcome given the no related data has ever been collected. Well then, no time like the present to get collecting, huh? Good singer in a lab too. Where else are we gonna get another chance to do that? This course of action is highly inadvisable. Yeah, sounds like a bad thing to me. I heard all kinds of horrible stuff happen to that train the moment her shoes came off. Sure did. But that 'Twas but an independent decision called by Rocinante due to certain extreme circumstances that had naught to do with mine will. Well, you know, potato. I was already quite aware the core of that individual may as well lie in her pair of running shoes. Fie on thee, thou shan't treat a person such as I like some useless shell. What if we slipped her shoes off and on again really quick? The standard here at the LC department demands precision measurements. In other words, these tests would be meaningless if all we are measuring is a hollow shell. A hollow shell? We have indulged your predictable procrastinations enough, Hoheim. It seems necessary to remind you that you have not yet received the full report of what transpired that incident. In other words, you are risking the occurrence of an unexpected event. You concern yourself unnecessarily. The construction of my laboratory boasts a rather solid build. Not even abnormalities on the more powerful side of things can punch a holes into its walls. Oh, very well, I will not force your hand. However, due to your unwillingness, I am behooved to record as such in my research journal. Due to the concern, Sinner's utterly terrified reaction to the proposal of having to remove her shoes must unfortunately leave only half-complete test results here. Terrified? Terrified? Oh. And for your information, these research reports are stored for at least a decade. Yes, we will have possession of a full record of your plain cowardice for at least 10 years. Outcome: NA. Reason: subject was too scared to participate. After much consistent, I have come to the conclusion that dearest Rocinante deserves a moment of respite as well. And I, Don Quixote, shall demonstrate before thee that Don Quixote is still Don Quixote in her core, still without Rocinate's assistance. Are you sure this is a good idea, Faust? Hoheim, if your employment at Limbus Company ever comes to unilateral termination, I suppose the cause will be rather apparent. Your highly irresponsible level of curiosity. Not a good idea, got it. That would be my greatest honor as a researcher. Well, if anything ever goes wrong, you soon will be on the right, ready to slip their shoes right back on your feet at a moment's notice, Kay? I shall be on the ready. Behold me not with such expression anticipation. Oh, there shall be a new revelation here. Don Quixote begins to untie her shoes, seizing. This 7-layer knot poses quite the difficulty, young Ishmael. Therefore hast thou tied these cords with such unveiling tightness. I was hoping there'd be the last knot those shoelaces would ever tie. Of course, there we go. Rest there, well, Rocinante. Poor I. The Sinner and I were all quite nervous, but none of us stepped forward to stop this experiment. Why didn't we stop this? Was it because we thought we knew removing Rocinante doesn't necessarily mean that she'll be losing control because we saw its effects on the warp train and the La Manchelan? Or was it because we assumed that Rocinante was now just a disguise, and now that Don Quixote has accepted her past and Sancho removing it would affect her psyche at all? Whichever was the case, it was a mistake or ignorance. That nagging feeling. These researchers don't know what facing Don Quixote, Sancho, the second kindred is like. We do. Mother? Oh, mother. Our existence is death in perpetuity. Complete us, fill our hunger. We pray unto you, fill us with your blood of humans, with the blood of humans. The teeming, shouting voices suddenly begin to echo in my head. They're the voices of all the children we had embraced. Or perhaps this was the blood fiend's instinct-given voice, imprinted upon them at the moment of their birth. Proliferance, this disease, embrace this unending hunger of blood and propagate the family. So many voices, so much yearning, so much desire. Every single kindred that has ever existed in the past. kneels before Don Quixote. Oh dearest mother, as your children, when shall we be permitted to quench this thirst for blood? I have to drink all the blood. All the blood that the family deserves to drink, I must. Dante, wake up! Ain't this a lot like the last time at the building when the first on his head suddenly exploded? I gotta get a hold of myself. Thirst. My body can't even feel thirst. This doesn't make any sense. I'm okay now. What did you see, Dante? If we were to bring Don Quixote back, we're gonna need to quench her thirst somehow. We need something to sate the combined thirst and desire of every single kindred. That's not good. Do you keep any blood in here? Let's at least try to quench what? Yeah, we have some blood samples if you need them. Damn it, have you been listening to what the executive manager's been saying? It's the combined thirst of every single kindred. A few blood samples aren't gonna do anything. So you're gonna sit here and do nothing. Ain't this just a matter of getting her shoes back on? Right, you sung shoes, get those shoes back on her feet. I can't, a bizarre wall of pressure surrounds her. This is one luxury cig. Good flavor. I bought those luxury cigarettes with our last bonus pay. These readings are incredible, so much power, even in a state that is, of all intents and purposes, completely immaculation. What, you egg her on knowing this would happen? I had many outcomes in mind, some were quite similar to this, but this is beyond even the most extreme of my predictions. How the fuck are you so calm about this? We're gonna do something you haven't ever seen, how hard the loss hits. What would be the use of panicking now? If the outcome does not align with the predictions, the first course of action should be to analyze the given data. However, it does seem like our containment measures will be the answer here, thus the task of stopping her seems to fall straight onto all of you. Time for us to pay the price of curiosity. Yep, we've got to fight the kindred.
깡총.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 차! 현! 차! 현! 차!
Yeah, I'm getting shit on. I'm absolutely getting shit on. I am probably gonna have to end the stream and spend a while grinding to level up my sync team. To use it.
제 행동이 읽혔었나?
Because Don Quixote is just kind of blatantly cheating.
눈들이 감기고 빛이 꺼지고
Might as well click win rate because I'm not winning this. Yep. You wouldn't know that she's more powerful in the state of complete insanity than she was in this state of sanity. Well, I guess she can't hold herself back at all now. Also, we may have gotten confirmation that the first blood theme was a female. I'm still clicking win rate because it's literally just hopeless.
가면은 쉬운 채로 죽여.
망설임이 없도록. 고객. 망설임이 없도록.
죄송합니다. 오티스님 제게 주어진 일을
망설임이 없도록. 작품을 만들다 죽을 수 있다니. 그야말로 이상.
Ah.
최악이요. 소재는 망가졌고 영감은 이미 떠난 지 오래지.
Yeah, I'll probably end the stream and spend a while grinding to level up my sync team. So that way next stream we can finish this, because if I check, yeah, my entire sync team is not leveled. Why are you sneaking up on me? You know, ow! What, are you trying to kill me with a plastic sword?
Hey, it's your sword.
Hey, don't forget I've got 2 plastic swords and this one's longer. Wait, is there none in there? I'll restock it. I'll restock the mini fridge with some.
How's your minions?
Huh? The babies, they're completely fine. Huh?
You win, baby.
Anyway, yeah, I'll probably do the EXs off stream as well. Anyway, you're going to stream later. I probably am unless something happens. I might stream either RimWorld or Lobotomy Corporation, because I'm not planning on continuing Arena until I've beaten the Lobotomy. So I might stream one of those 2 games later on. Yep, you too, Dan. See ya. Crap, where's my transition?